going on, everybody? This is the Burn Down. Today's episode, we have a very special guest. She's into cars. She's into cigars.
Her real name is Jessica Q. But you guys know her on social media as Stogiechik. Jessica, what's going on?
Hey guys, how's it going? Are you guys recording?
This seems a little too familiar. This seems like a little like a flashback. Did we just do this?
So you might notice that we're already smoking cigars, and usually we wait and cut and light, but there's a little reason behind that. Let Eric explain it to you.
I apologize to Jessica. We wasted about 10 minutes into the conversation. I was like, you know what? We're not recording, so we got to do this over. So my apologies. We're back in business, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be on the show with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us.
She gave us a much nicer intro last time, and we missed it. Damn it. No, I'm just kidding.
You only get one first impression.
I
We
know.
freaking blew it, man.
No,
we blew it. You blew it!
But let's get right into it.
So why don't we talk about, we already have them lit, but why don't we talk about what we're smoking? So Jessica, what are you smoking today?
Yes, I've got the AJ Fernandez Bellas Artis. Am I saying that right?
Is it the Bellas Artis?
Artes? Bellas Artes Maduro.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
That sounds a little more elegant.
That does sound better.
So, I can get the accent right once I know exactly what I'm saying.
I'm the same way. Sometimes I botch the names of these cigars. It's like unbelievable. But anyways,
Right.
I'm smoking the Illusion Singulare. This is a Toro. I believe it's a Nicaraguan Puro. First time having it, but so far so good.
And I'm smoking the Sobremesa from Dumbarton Tobacco and Trust. I think that's the full name of it. Kind of like a Toro. It's more of a thinner gauge Toro. And I believe it's a blend of different tobaccos. I don't think it's a Puro. But it's pretty good. I've had this one before, a different size. So far, it's so good.
So, you know what? We already kind of asked you one question, but you probably feel a little bit more comfortable now since we're actually the same question 2 times in a row. But who is Jessica? Who's Stogiechik? Where did she come from? I know you told us, but, you know, the people who are actually watching and listen want to know. So what is it all about?
Okay, so Jessica Q. So I am from California. I grew up and born and raised in California. I started my own business. So I worked in radio, advertising, marketing, and 5 years ago, actually May 1st was my 5-year anniversary, I started my business, NV Media, advertising agency.
Perfect. Congrats.
And we're a full service advertising agency. We help businesses, get the word out, reach a lot of people, radio, television, billboards, social media. And so it's been really great 5 years. And then Stogiechik popped up probably on your feed about 1 year ago.
Sounds about right.
And
Maybe to the day.
Maybe.
Yeah, about a year ago. And it was, I've been smoking cigars for probably almost 3 years now. And I'm always taking pictures, videos. I do that because of the NV Media thing that I do. I'm a social media influencer for restaurants and businesses. I take people for tours of places. I don't know if you guys have seen any of my cigar lounge tours.
On your Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yes.
It's like an IGTV kind of thing.
Yeah. So like right now I'm in Miami. I'm going to go ahead and visit some lounges while I'm out here, and I'll post some tours. But that's kind of my thing. And then with the Stogiechik, I just kind of was like, hey, I have so many pictures and I'm having fun with this. Why don't I just create a page? I didn't realize to what extent like this page was gonna, it's grown. And I just went to Tobacco Plus Expo in Vegas last weekend. And so many people came up to me and were like, Stogiechik, oh my God, can I take a picture with you? I love you. I love how you open your packages live. And I'm like, oh my God.
You're a celebrity. You're famous in the cigar world now.
Yeah, it's so crazy. And, I feel very humbled. I love it. I appreciate the love and the support. And especially because I'm just doing what I love. And to be able to do that and have people enjoy it too.
Most definitely.
Yeah, the cigar community is very friendly and welcoming. So
and big.
And large, big. Yes. And diverse to add to that. And it's great when a platform like social media, you're just doing what you love, you're posting stuff on there, and people recognize you for it and they support you, and as soon as they see you, they just want to come up and talk to you and be friendly, and
they already feel like they know me.
Yeah.
They've connected with me, they've seen me. And yeah, I love that.
We-
And that kind of happens also on the other end with the NB Media stuff that I do, like the restaurant tour. I'll go out and people will be like, Jessica Q. Because that's my, my stage name, I guess. I don't know,
JQ?
JQ.
Not J. Cole, JQ?
Yeah. Jessica Q. Yeah, JQ. And, but they'll come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Because of you, I found this restaurant that I absolutely love. Or I found this, whatever it is. So it's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, we always say social media is such a weird, it's so weird how it can bring people together, and it makes you feel like people who you've never met, like your friend. Like when I'm sure you come across it when you speak to someone on social media and then meet them in person, it's like you don't even have to shake their hand and know their name. It's like, hey, what's going on? Like I already know your life. I know you have 2 kids. I know you're up to doing this and doing that, and it's such a weird thing.
It's like your best friends already.
It is kind of weird. It is a little weird sometimes, but yeah. But it's cool. It's cool as long as they're not stalking. No stalkers.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's gonna.
You always get the weird. You always get the weirdos. Us too. You get the weirdos every now and then. They're like, like,
or they're sending nudes.
Yeah.
You guys get nudes too.
Yeah, they
not
Wait.
so much nudes on our part. I can't speak for you, but it gets a little weird.
It gets a little dicey. Let's put it a little hairy. Let's put it that way.
A little hairy.
We get some odd requests that are.
Do you have any like weird social media stories that people are like, hey, what's going on? Do this or do that. Do you have like weirdos that come out to you?
I mean, honestly, I literally at the Tobacco Plus Expo TPE, I got my first like really like
Stage 5 clinger.
yeah. And I was hanging out with Big Ashes.
Yeah,
and I was
I
like,
saw that.
Big Ashes. I was like, please. I'm like, can you just look at my phone really quick and delete whatever you see? And she's like, why? And I'm like, just please. I didn't even want to look at it.
I know. I can't imagine what you girls like get on a daily basis when you have social media. Like it's crazy.
You don't even know. Some people send us messages like, can you do this? I'll pay you. Can you do that? No.
Believe it or not, I've gotten some of those, and it's kind of
creepy.
Yeah,
to say the least.
Can you do this while you smoke it?
Yeah.
It's
well, we don't want to go.
Yeah, no. Let's move on. Let's move on from
next topic.
Okay, next topic.
We're going down a rabbit hole. We don't want to go down right now.
Yeah, before we get too deep, let's climb ourselves out of this hole, right?
So where are you right now? Where are you smoking a cigar?
So I'm at the AJ Fernandez warehouse and their main office, so corporate office.
Very nice.
So I'm in one of the offices upstairs, hanging out.
Getting the
and
VIP tour.
I just met them at the show, and so they knew I was going to be coming out here. So like, oh, come down, come hang out, and so here I am.
That's awesome.
And you're like, oh, while I'm here looking at your shop, I'm gonna have to borrow one of your offices for an interview.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I was like, I have a podcast I got to do at 5 p.m. Do you have a place? They're like, yes. I'm like, okay, perfect.
Well, that's awesome that they
way.
were able to accommodate you. So thank you, AJ Fernandez.
Yeah, they're so awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
Great people.
So you had mentioned that you were smoking cigar. Hold on, let me tap this. You mentioned you started smoking cigars about 3 years ago. How did you?
Yeah, I wouldn't say almost 3 years ago.
So how did you get in? Did you get in because of an industry that you were already in, or did you pick it up out of the blue?
Yeah. So my aunt and uncle own a bar and grill, and I was handling their advertising. And there was always a group of cigar guys. I want to say cigar guys because it was all guys. So I kind of came in, and I'm like the cigar girl, right? I came in and I just started smoking with them. And one of them, he actually he sells cigars. He also does events, so he's constantly at any type of event. It was concerts or whatever, and so I would go hang out at these events and smoke cigars, or meet him at the bar and grill and smoke cigars. But my first cigar, so my very, very first cigar was when I was 21. I can't remember what cigar it was, but like the first cigar that I had, like that I can remember, like almost 3 years ago. I'm not very proud of.
It's okay. We've all been there.
Like one thing about me, I'm very honest. I'm very truthful. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how it is. And I don't ever try to like play myself up. Like you get to know me for who I am, like 110%.
I love that.
So I had the Tatiana Groovy Blue.
Yes.
Yeah, was
Have
it
you ever
The
had
grape
one of
flavored one.
was
right?
it I was going to say one of the flavored ones. Yep.
Hey, that's not the worst
Because I
cigar.
was like, are there cigars that are flavored? You know? I mean, I don't know.
Of course.
So he was like, yeah, try this. But it was honestly, it was a good starting point. It was good because I did like how it tasted on my lips, but it wasn't until I started trying lots of different cigars that I started, enhanced my palate, and I started realizing, oh wow, like the tobacco in that cigar is not even close to, other cigars.
Most definitely.
Right. And you start to realize that you pick up flavors in cigar. It doesn't have to be flavored for you to get flavors.
Flavors, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's there's no wrong in trying a flavored cigar, because if you didn't have that flavored cigar, you might have never got into cigars itself. So that's
Exactly.
how I look at flavored cigars, as like a kind of like, not like a, lack of a better term, like a gateway drug. Like I gotta get like comfortable with.
That sounds horrible.
Right? Well, I mean,
It is. It is what it is.
it is what it is, right?
So actually, my best friend, she came to Miami with me, so she's sitting over here, and that was the first cigar that I told her to try was the Groovy Blue as well, because I felt like she was gonna like it. She likes hookah, so I'm like, okay, try this. And hookah, you're not supposed to inhale it.
Yes.
So it's almost similar to cigars, but most people inhale hookah.
I was going to
So
say you're
that's-
not supposed to, because back when I was in high school and college and I was smoking hookah, I inhaled
You
all the
inhale
time.
Yeah, I got a
Did
hookah.
you used to get dizzy?
Yeah, I have a hookah story. We were in my buddy's like 96 Pontiac waiting for the new Madden to come out, and we were smoking a hookah in his car. And you would have thought it was like Cheech and Chong, because it was.
You were smoking in the car?
Yeah, I was like
You had the whole setup?
I
and
had I was 19. I thought we were cool. Like, I don't know. And we were
Hey,
just,
when I was 19, that was cool.
exactly.
You were cool.
Right. Thank you. See, I got approval from Jessica. I'm cool. But we were just like smoking this Pontiac out, and I was inhaling the tobacco, and I remember getting out, and I was like, had the full on spins. I had to like grab onto the car. I was like, whoa, like this is not okay. I should not be doing this. So definitely don't inhale hookah. Definitely not.
Oh, God, the
Yeah.
hookah days. I remember coming up with
The
all these
hookah
different
days.
concoctions. Everybody had their own, because you had to put the, what they call it, the shisha? The sheesh?
Yeah,
The tobacco, the because the hookah's called, because I'm Middle Eastern, so they call it ergila, hookah, shisha. There's like so many different names. So I'm studying to be a consumer tobacconist.
Wow.
So yeah, he's like, wow. so yesterday on the plane, I was reading a part about hookah. So it talks about pipe tobacco, talks about hookah tobacco. But yeah,
So is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Hookah tobacco?
that's what they called it in the book.
Okay.
So what is? I'm not even gonna act like I know. It sounded interesting, but what is a consumer tobacconist?
It's just somebody that they smoke for fun, but they are very knowledgeable.
Okay.
Oh, I want to.
But who
How do
knows?
I
Yeah.
get that?
Is there a certification for that? What do we
How do I
gotta do?
become that?
Yeah, is that crazy?
Really?
Well, I just felt, because once I started the Stogiechik page, I realized a lot of people would message me with questions. And,
Yep.
I'm the type of person, I don't want to give you the wrong answer,
Yeah.
but I want to give you an answer. So I was like, well, then I'm going to learn. And I signed up for the Tobacconist University. And so hopefully, I'm hoping like in the next month, I've been really busy with work, but within the next month, hopefully I'll finish it and get certified. But eventually, some of my goals when it comes to cigars is I'd like to open up my own cigar lounge.
Oh, there we go. What would you call it?
Yeah. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Ooh, you stumped me. It wouldn't be like Stogiechik Lounge or anything like that. Lounge is Stogiechik.
Well, isn't
La Casa de Stogiechik.
well, isn't chick something to do with like fashion or
or chic. That's
chic?
chic.
Is that what it is?
No, it's chick. So for me, it's Stogiechik. So normally chick is spelled CHICK.
Mm-hmm.
I took out the C, so CHIK.
And what is chic? Is that what a Q?
Chic is like when it's like what, like it's fashionable. Like it's like, oh, that's chic.
Yeah.
But how is
I've
it
heard-
spelled? Is that spelled with CHIC?
Yep.
Wow.
I was thinking like that could be like a play on words. Like this is the fashion. Like you got to be
A fashion.
It's a lounge from Stogiechik, but it's chic, so you have to be dressed to the nines to get in. Like, you can't get in if you're not wearing a sport coat.
I like it. I like it.
I mean,
I was.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I was on a podcast a few months ago, with the cigar smokers, and the discussion was if you could open up a lounge, like what kind of lounge would it be, and like, so my lounge would be actually on a yacht.
Oh, a docked, just docked, and you have to walk on.
Yeah,
now
so
that is different.
3 stories. So there's like one private VIP area all the way at the bottom. Then you've got like the second floor where you've got, like all the different smoking areas. And then go upstairs. There's a full bar.
I like
that's
it.
not going to be the lounge I open. That's going to eventually be like my my personal space, like a place I want to go, my yacht. But
and you can even make it where it's like you have events. I know some lounges have events where they'll have. Let's say, okay, AJ Fernandez. AJ Fernandez will come to the lounge and they do a bunch of deals, they do raffles, whatever. So you can have a yacht and say, listen, this day we're doing an event where the yacht takes off, and you have to be at the yacht by a certain time because that's when we're leaving. And if you have a ticket, you can get on, then you can go around and almost like a cruise. Yeah, a little mini cruise.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, like a cruise, a cigar cruise.
I like it.
Yeah, they do that around New York City. They do like cigar cruises around New York City, which is that's a pretty good idea. So you might be onto something.
I like it. Well, let us know. Let us know because I'm coming.
I'm an innovator. I'm always coming up with new ideas. Matter of fact, after I went to TPE, Tobacco Plus Expo, I always say the full thing. I'm like Tobacco Plus Expo. I came up with. I noticed some things in the cigar industry, and they're in my mind. And there's things that I'm going to be working on to really shake up everything.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you disclose some of those ideas?
We want to know. We want to know.
I kind of want to share some of the ideas, but I don't want to, because also, my mind's working really hard right now, and I'm putting some things together. But it's going to be a great thing. It's going to be great for the industry. It's going to be great for the brands. It's going to be great for everybody.
Awesome.
I like it.
And YouTube. So think YouTube. And it's not going to be, because somebody asked me when I was at TPE, are you trying to be like Cigar Vixen and do reviews? And I'm like, no, not really. That's not what I'm not. I'm not trying to come in and take her, her light. Like she does that. And, she can keep doing that. I will post stuff about cigars that I try and like how I feel about them. But, everybody's palate's different. So you can't necessarily say, oh, I love this cigar. You're going to love it. No. That's not how it works. Yeah. Because I've had people tell me, oh my God, try this. You're going to love it. And I'm like, you love this?
Where did that forward thinking come from? Like, where did that thinking process, like that entrepreneurial mindset come from you?
Well, my parents are entrepreneurs, and you want to hear a funny story? When I was 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, we lived in an apartment right across from Baskin Robbins. And my mom, this was like the Price Club days. Do you guys know Price Club?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, so Price Club. So she would buy me the handy snacks. Do you remember those? With the little red stick and the cheese and the crackers?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the spreadables. Yes, of course.
Handy snacks. Yeah. So my mom would buy those for me all the time, but I didn't want that. I wanted ice cream. So I would go to the neighbors' door, like knock on doors and try to sell those until I had enough money to buy ice cream.
No shit. The cold calling.
I love that.
I was cold calling like at 5. Like
Eric knows about the cold calling.
I know a whole lot about door to doors, but that's a very interesting story. So that's pretty damn young. I mean, that's very impressive. That's like Jordan Belfort selling mortgages and meats at the front door, or Mark Cuban selling garbage bags door to door. So you're onto something, Jessica.
Yeah, you guys want ice cream? Come talk to me.
Well, we wish you the best with that. Whenever you want to disclose any of those ideas, please let us know. We're interested. We want to know more about it. Whenever you open up your yacht club, let me know. I want to be the first member. Whenever you open up, whenever you get the YouTube going, let us know. We'll subscribe.
Yeah, we'll do all that help.
Well, quick plug: we're on YouTube as well, so go follow us on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Back to Jessica.
I love that plug. I do have the YouTube channel set up, but I haven't done anything with it yet. So coming soon. So you can go and and subscribe to my channel. Just there's nothing yet, but stay tuned.
So what's your YouTube channel?
It's just Stogiechik.
Okay.
All right. Well, we will subscribe to that.
Yeah, we gotta support each other. That's how we. That's how us cigar people do.
I will make sure that we hit the bell so that we get notified anytime that she drops the new video.
So I actually graduated with a degree in marketing, so I can appreciate advertising and marketing. Now, where did that come from? Like, because I like marketing because I like the thought, I like the data behind it. I'm not in marketing now; I'm in sales, but initially I was like, oh, I like knowing that, hey, you put something out and people react to it, and that's what causes people to buy and causes people emotion. So that's kind of where I was going. How did you get into that advertising marketing world?
Well, I feel like sales and marketing go hand in hand, because you have to be able, if you're going to be in marketing, you have to know how to sell, right? Because you're creating content that is going to entice people to move forward. Right? Like Absolutely. You need to make sure that it's going to, So I've just from selling the handy snacks to when I was 12, my mom had a business in Mexico. She would bring me earrings, like shell earrings, and I would go sell them. You know what I mean? So if you can sell, then you can do it brings you closer to marketing. You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can get what you're saying, because it's on both sides. Like you said, if you're in marketing, you have to kind of know how to sell, because that's basically what your goal is. You're creating something so that people will sell. And then if you're in sales, you have to know marketing, because that's how you sell your product, is to market your product better than your competitors. So that they kind of go hand in hand.
Sometimes there is a disconnect, because I used to work for large corporations, and the marketing department would have like a different outlook on the salespeople, because the salespeople out there know what the people are talking about, and they interact with people, and the marketing's like, well, we have this should work, and they're like, well, you're just like creating a piece of art and you don't know anything about it, and I'm talking to this person over here and they're saying the complete opposite. So you're right, it does go hand in hand, but sometimes it does get little mucky waters, and depending on what industry you're in and how big your company is.
That's why it's important to have meetings. You
communication.
So
communication.
Team, marketing team.
You got it.
Communication, right? Works in business, works in relationships. Yeah,
you got it. I mean, and believe it or not, it's some companies don't even have sales and like they have sales meetings and marketing meetings, but companies that don't do it together are the ones that
it's so important. Yeah, and I worked in radio for 7 years before I started my own business. So I was working in radio. I started off at Clear Channel, which is now iHeart Media.
Oh, nice.
And I worked there for a few years. And then because they have the best training at Clear Channel or iHeart Media. So I started there, and then I moved on to the biggest station in my area. And I killed it. Let me tell you. Yeah. I even had the owner of the radio station come up to me and tell me I was his hero. And that was the day I said to myself, I'm going to be my own hero.
There you go.
And I started my own business, and I'm very grateful. And, that's how
Be your own hero.
Good for you. That's a great story.
Quote from the Stogiechik. Be your own hero.
So what were you?
Be your own hero.
I'm about to get that tattooed across my chest.
Right across the chest,
do
baby.
Send me a picture. I'll post it. But yeah, and one of my bosses, he wanted to keep me there. You know what I mean? I was doing really well for the radio station. They never had a rep that worked as hard as me and brought in so much business, because it's obviously I was selling radio spots. I was selling air.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But initially you're building rapport. You're selling yourself too. You're meeting people and you're talking to them and you're learning about their business. And if you can, understand what they're doing, what their goals are, and you listen, like they say, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Absolutely.
Listen
Amen
more,
to that.
talk less, right? And so basically, like, I just, he did not want me to leave. He didn't want me to leave. He told me that I couldn't do it on my own. And I actually just posted something on my page today about that. Like, he was like, you can't. He's like, you're not going to be able to start an agency. It's not going to be successful. It doesn't happen. I've seen people leave the radio station and try to do their own thing. And that's why there was like a bunch of people there for 20 years, been working at the same radio station for so long.
You said, forget about it. Let's move on.
We can curse. You said, fuck you. I'm doing it myself. This is our pocket. We can curse on here.
In a nicer way, I said, I'm gonna take a chance.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the nice way of saying go fuck yourself. I'm leaving.
And then I was like, no, just kidding.
What's the Middle Eastern way for saying fuck you?
Oh yeah. How do they? No, Middle Eastern they go like this.
What do they do this?
Yeah.
Like this.
Or they put the middle finger down.
Wow.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't really
you learn
do
something
that.
new every day.
All right. You know what? Now when I drive around and people piss me off, I won't give them a middle finger. I'll be like, what the heck's wrong with that guy?
So I have to bring it up. I have to bring it up. Okay. You follow us. You know what it is. I have to bring it up. Eric over here, while you were answering one of our questions, Eric, he thought we can go on without mentioning it, brother. But I saw it. You saw it. We looked at each other. We made eye contact.
I pulled a damn rookie move.
Rookie move.
Oh God, you dropped your ash?
Right on my lap here.
Did. We'll rewind it to show when it happened.
Come on now. Look at
Look at
Did
that.
you hurt yourself?
God, I'm embarrassed.
You have a hole?
What was that?
You have a hole in your pants now?
Luckily, I don't. I was smoking this cigar early on, and I saw the ash was a little bit loose, and I said, I have a bad feeling about this cigar today. So I asked her once, and then you were talking.
You know what that means?
Yeah, I got to put my number on the board. Damn it.
I'll go do it for you.
So since we started Rookie Move like 2 years ago, this year someone was like, you should start a tally. So we bought a board, and ever since we started the board, we haven't pulled a Rookie Move. So now I'm unfortunately the first one being on with you. So now it's 1-0, and the loser.
So you have one?
I have one.
We have a board.
So we made a deal, and the person with the rookie move, the most rookie moves at the end of the year, we're gonna go to the thrift shop. Whoever is the winner will go to the thrift shop and pick out like a dress, and then we have to wear that dress on the podcast and do a podcast. So,
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
There you go.
Eric,
1-0, baby.
First rookie move of the year with Jessica on the podcast. So thanks for being a witness. But I'm smoking the
I'm so
cigar.
glad I could be a part of this.
Yeah, you're witnessing history right now. Because I'm smoking this cigar and I'm seeing the ash. I'm like, man, it's a little loose. I should ash this. And I was listening to you and I didn't want to move. And then it just freaking.
And I don't know if you caught it, but as you were talking, I saw it I saw something fall. And I looked over and he looked at me and I go, I saw that. I saw that.
Damn it.
Oh, was that when I was talking about my job at the radio station? How I was like killing it.
Yeah.
Because you looked over and I was like, oh my God. And in my mind, I was like, he doesn't believe I was killing it.
Oh, no.
No, I saw, and it's funny. So
That's actually really funny.
That is pretty funny.
No, that's not the case. We know you could do it. You are doing it. I just dropped in to drop ash on myself.
What's funny is that I don't know if you told her while I was writing it, but the moment that we made that deal,
Yeah.
you did tell it was what, 5 months ago,
And then right in the beginning of the year, like January.
and we nobody had it. And that was the first one.
So
Holy shit!
first one of the year.
I don't know whether to say I'm sorry.
Yo, come on.
Now we like to promote rookie moves. People tag us all the time on Instagram and we repost them, and it's kind of like a celebration that you're enjoying a cigar because everyone drops ash on
It
themselves.
happens to everybody.
I don't care who you are. Everyone drops ash, and the people are like, I never drop ash on myself. You're lying.
You're lying.
Yeah.
You do it.
You do it.
You're lying.
So we're just trying to take like a little
That's
negative
real.
stigma and kind of just make it positive. So that's what we
If
came
you don't
up
drop
with.
ash in yourself, are you even really smoking a cigar?
No, you're not.
Are you really?
Right?
Are you really smoking a cigar?
So Jessica,
I have a blooper. I'll tag you guys in it so you guys can share it. It was just last week. I was sitting talking to Steve Saka, and he gave me one of his cigars to try. And so I was smoking, and I was videotaping while I was smoking, and I drop it, and you see my face go, oh, shit.
That's a hashtag
So
rookie
Yeah,
move.
you got to tag us on that because we got to add it to our rookie move, like highlight reel on the burn down Instagram because we got.
I want you to feel better.
Please,
about
thank
what
you.
did.
You're so-
It's okay.
she's so nice.
Happens to everybody. Happens
So
to the
nice.
best of us.
Right? It does happen to the best of us because
Yeah.
I mean we've gotten posts from Big Ash Ashley, Cigar Lover, Cigar Queen, like so many people tag us, and it's just like it's so funny. Like I love when people are smoking and they're like, "Oh shit, what the."
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's nothing better.
And it came out of a
burned my
whim.
dress.
It was just kind of came up. It was first episode.
Yeah.
Oh, you just dropped ash. Oh, of your nice jacket. Oh, that's a rookie move. And then from that moment on, Rookie move was it.
At least you don't have a hole in your pants, right? At least
that has happened to me, and it sucked.
Yeah,
it sucked. I was in the cigar lounge, and I had dress pants are really thin, right? Obviously, you do it on jeans, doesn't really work. But I dropped it, and I was like, oh, okay, I just dropped it, no big deal. And then about 5 seconds later, I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, they're like, what happened? I go, oh fuck, that's hot! Ah! Went right through the pants. I'm like, oh. They go, what? I go, I damn near burnt my shit off, man. That was fucking hot.
Jesus. So,
oh man.
Just the nature of the game.
Okay.
But I'm so intrigued that you have this, because we're big on entrepreneurship. We're big on like going after it and kind of like having that mindset to do your own thing. Because we've had like different guests who are entrepreneurs. So a very pleasant surprise that here you have a very entrepreneurial mindset. It's very good.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know. Because you know, if you're following me on Stogiechik, all you see really is like just me smoking cigars. So I probably just seem like, oh, some girl smoking cigars.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more to me. Definitely, I'm a businesswoman. You know, and I've been very successful. Thank God, knock on wood. And you know, like I said, I'm an innovator. So I'm constantly trying to come up with new things. So social media marketing, I was doing it before anybody was really doing it. I was getting paid for it too. And that's kind of how I started my business. But I have a formula that I created that works. It works. And I'm constantly evolving with the, you know, the social media, because the algorithm changes.
Oh God, don't even get us started with the algorithm.
Yeah, it's the worst. And right now I can tell that because I've watched social media, Instagram, Facebook, and I can tell that they're messing with it. And they're doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Well, if you figure it out, let us know, because I've had so this month will be 4 years I've had my brother's cigar page, and I took a vow. I'm like, I just want to hit 10,000 just because I can.
Just because of the swipe up feature. That's all I want. It's the swipe up feature.
I've been like at 9,300. Like I gain like 20 followers in one day, and then the next day I lose 10 followers, and then I lose 5 followers, and then it's all over the place. Like the whole algorithm thing changed Instagram so much. It's like so bizarre.
What's funny is that I saw an infographic of Instagram where it was saying, you know, Instagram, I wonder what my users want. And it's like it's a conversation. Instagram, I wonder what my users want. Users, chronological order. And Instagram, let's change the algorithm this way. And users, chronological order. It's just like, let's add the stories, blah, blah, blah. And they keep adding things. Let's add more filters.
Yeah.
Let's add the reels. Let's add this. And it's like, all people want is just go back to chronological order. I mean, that's what I want. I said it was so simple. Just refresh it. Yeah. And the first thing is the newest post. Yep. Because now, like for instance, I went on, and I realized on your Instagram, I hadn't seen your last 10 posts. And I go,
you haven't.
I'm like, because I looked at it. I went because I was looking at your Instagram. I'm like, I haven't liked her last 10 posts. And I go, that's not like me. I usually like a lot of the stuff. I said, it's because I haven't seen it. Because Instagram doesn't put it in front of me.
Stupid.
Yeah.
So dumb. And I don't see why. I go, we've been following each other. She's got a good following. I have a good following. I said, we post constantly. Why wouldn't it be up in front of me?
Did you guys notice how they changed, like, instead of like every time somebody likes something, it's more like, how do you describe it? They changed the format of like when you see your notifications. So where it used to be like everything is just every time somebody likes something, you see every single, you know.
Oh yeah, now it says he liked 35 photos, right?
Yes, exactly.
And I don't like that because I used to like seeing it fill up. I'm like, oh, this guy.
I guess I can get the update because someone just liked my Instagram today with like 100 likes, so I still get that. So maybe it's not updated.
If you refresh it, I think it shrinks it.
So what do you find like the hardest part? Right. So being a social media influencer, having a social company, a marketing company, what are some of the obstacles that you face and then that you're trying to overcome?
You know, it's just the changes. It's just making sure that you stay up to date with what's happening. And a lot of times it's not, if somebody figures out what's happening, they don't really tell anybody, especially if they're like, they own a business. Obviously, they're not going to go tell everybody, hey, this is what's happening. So change this. No, they're going to keep it to themselves. So it's kind of just trying to figure things out on your own, figuring it out and overcoming those changes and how you can adapt. It's like when the pandemic happened, right? We all had to adapt. We had to immediately change our lives and figure out what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? Businesses had to do that, from restaurants that They tell them, oh, you can't have people sitting in your restaurant. What are we going to do? We still got to sell food. Okay, takeout, Uber Eats, you know what I mean? Postmates, whatever. So that's the same thing. It's just evolving and adapting all the time and staying on top of it.
That's a key word, being adaptive.
Being a chameleon to the industry.
Yep.
Yes. And then I was going to tell you, like, the reason why you probably get like follows and then unfollows is because there's a lot of people out there that they'll follow you because they want you to follow them. And then as soon as you follow them, they unfollow you.
Oh, I hate that. The follow to unfollow people.
Who has time to who has time to track all that? Like follow, unfollow. I'm like, who has
like what I've been doing lately is just I'll go onto the explore page or whatever. I'll find a post of a cigar, and I'll see I'll look at the people, and if I'm not following them or they're not, I look at their, and if I like your stuff, I like a bunch of your posts, and I'll follow you. And then if you follow me back, great. If you don't, I'm following you because I like your posts. If you follow me back, awesome. But I'm not going to wait until you follow me back and write it down. Like, all right, this person, I just followed them on May 19th. If they don't, like you said, who's got time to track that? I'm going to follow you because you got a good page, and then that's that.
I'm sure you know, it's all about the engagement. Like the cigar community is the best type of social media because everyone's friendly. Everyone wants to engage. Of course, you have your bozos out there, but it's what it is.
Yeah. But that's every industry too.
Right.
So let me ask you this. So what is it about cigars that really brought you in the beginning? You said you smoked, in the past you had smoked a cigar here and there, but really got in when these guys came in, they smoked cigars, started smoking. So what is it about a cigar that kept you in? Like obviously you got brought in because you see a bunch of guys smoking, but what is it about the cigar itself that kept you into this industry?
Cigars are for bosses, and I'm a boss.
Let's go.
That's a quote. You got to use that on a post. I'm going to use that on a post. Cigars are for bosses, and I'm a boss.
What?
That's going to be my next post. I'm using that quote.
Are you going to get that tattooed as well? No.
That honestly,
that's going to be my back.
I might get that. I might have that wrap around my arm. Cigars are for bosses, and I'm a boss.
Wow.
I love
for real. And initially it started off like the social aspect of it. I was enjoying hanging out with all these guys, and most of the guys in the group themselves are business owners or city officials. And so I learned a lot from hanging out with them, and that's kind of like how it started. But then I started experiencing, because that's the groovy blues, like, right? It was the groovy blues, trying those. And then I started, really experiencing other cigars. So my friends would get, Cubans or, New World cigars or, boutique cigars, whatever. And I just started trying everything, and I really liked it. And what I really enjoy about cigars is how you feel like when you smoke and you relax. I like that. I enjoy it. Like I really do. I really enjoy just like kicking back, having a smoke, and if there's people around, like I do love going to lounges, talking to new people, learning about them, because that's how you grow in this world, right? In this life, like you talk to new people, you meet new people, learn from them. So yeah.
I love it because we talk about that too. Is cigars are never rushed. You're never gonna light up a cigar like I gotta smoke this really quick and I gotta get back in there. Like cigarettes, people go outside, you smoke it, and they smoke half it and they go back in.
Yeah.
No, it's every single time you smoke a cigar, you're going to take your time with it. You're going to be relaxed. Yep. Everything's going to slow down. That's the beauty of cigars. You can do so much with it. You can meet people. Like you said, you could be in a room having a conversation, meeting people. You could be by yourself. You could be innovative when you're doing it, trying to think of new ideas. You could be reflecting on stuff that happened in the past or how your day went. There's so many opportunities that a cigar brings you.
Most definitely. You got to decompress. It's a great way to decompress. Some people like alcohol. Some people like cigarettes. We like cigars and alcohol.
This is our vice.
That's exactly it.
What's his name? Who said that? Abraham Lincoln said, those who have no vices have very little virtues.
That's for damn
sure.
I
think it's what
exactly. I think I posted that one time. I love posting quotes with my pictures.
Right.
I like to motivate and inspire people, So anything that might, just get people thinking or,
Do you ever get the people? Push. You ever get the people that say this quote has nothing to do with your post? Do you ever get those?
We certainly have.
I haven't. I don't think so.
I get those all the time. Like I'll post a picture. I'll post a picture of something and say something like that. That a post from like The Alchemist saying, when you truly want something, the universe conspires to help you achieve it. I forgot that. I'm paraphrasing. And then you'll get a comment or DM that says, "Oh, it has literally nothing to do with your post." Like, but that doesn't matter.
Hater.
I like this picture.
Hater.
And I like this quote.
Hater.
And if you don't like it, then keep fucking scrolling. How about that?
Right? They're drinking the haterade.
Like, you don't have to double tap, and you don't have to comment.
Exactly. And take it for what it is. They gave you attention. They were focusing on your post. They had something. So it's actually, I take it as a compliment.
What happens is we had it on YouTube too. We get some like comments on YouTube, and we'll be talking, and we'll say, "Oh, should we delete it?" I said, "No, leave it up there. It's thank you for the comment. Thank you for the engagement."
Do you have any like favorite quotes that you live by, that you got tattooed on you, that are some of your favorite?
I don't have any tattoos.
Clean canvas, like me.
I'm a clean canvas, yeah. But there's a lot of quotes that I really like, but I'm just gonna say this one because it's like simple. Just do it, Nike.
Hey,
just do it, because a lot of people struggle with just doing it. Like, go get it done. Like, make it happen. It's not that hard. People get scared. They hold themselves back. So just do it.
That's kind of like
speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. That's very true. I always say it. Consistency is the key to anything. As you know, you're very consistent. So consistency and kind of just getting over that hump and just doing it. You're gonna suck at it probably in the beginning, but if you keep doing it, you're only gonna get better at it. So
you're gonna get better.
Preach, Jessica.
My girlfriend says something very similar around the house. She goes, "Don't talk about it, be about it."
Yeah.
I was like, "Ooh." She said it one time. I said, "Oh, okay."
Ooh, that
I say that.
I forgot what it was. I said something, but she said that, and I'm like,
"Ooh." Looking at me, she's like,
"You say that all." She says that all the time.
Yeah.
It hits different. Like,
I love it.
You'd be like, "I'm blah blah blah." You're like, "All right, cool. Don't talk about it, be about it." And you're like, "Oh shit."
I forgot what it was, but I said something. I was gonna do something for the cigar or whatever it was, and for like a business, for the side business. She goes, "Don't talk about it, be about it." Oh shit. Okay. And then then it's like, all right, I have to now. I have to do it. Mama ain't raised no bitch. I'm gonna do it.
That's right. That's right. Wow. So, what was I
want to ask you guys a quick question.
Yes.
Have you guys checked out HumaSmart yet?
Yes,
we have.
You got some?
We have some. Yes, we do.
Okay, cool. Because I have some. I was gonna send some to you if you guys didn't have some, but cool. Okay,
so you enjoy using them? So obviously the big comparison is HumiSmart and Bovita. So what do you like over HumiSmart over Bovita?
Well, I like that it's a natural product. It's natural. It works a little bit differently, and it keeps my cigars fresh.
Hey.
I noticed that it keeps my cigars fresh, so that's the most important thing.
Most definitely.
Have you guys seen there's a girl posting with HumaSmart. She doesn't ever show her face.
Yeah, a very, very provocative photos. Right?
They're all, yeah.
I don't know that. I'm not familiar with that one.
I found out who she is.
Oh, okay. Just gonna be like, it's me.
No, actually, at this show, a few people came up to me because I'm always like, HumaSmart. And they're like, "You're the girl, huh? You're the girl." I'm like, no. That's not me.
That's awesome. Yes, I do know what you're talking about, though.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't know if HumiSmart posts it. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely do. I don't know if HumiSmart posts it, but if it's not HumiSmart, I definitely see it on my feed or on the Explore page or something like that. Because obviously, it's a girl and she's
it pops up,
and you're like, oh, what the heck is this? So yeah, I mean, good marketing,
Yeah, catching people's attention.
Right? Yeah, that's what it's all about. So so you were at Las Vegas last week at TBE. Yeah. Who were some of the people that that you enjoyed meeting for the first time that you had a good time with?
Oh gosh, I met
I'm sure you met.
Many
Yeah,
people.
I'm sure you met so many people.
Yeah, like here, Omar. He's sitting in his office. I met him. So AJ Fernandez, and I met a lot of the Sisters of the Leaf. So that was pretty cool to actually like see the ladies and talk to them, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, there was just a lot of people.
I saw you. I don't know if it was TPE, but I saw you met somebody, a magician that was doing.
Oh yeah, did you see that?
I did see.
you see the
I saw it on your page, but I had seen it on somebody else's page prior to that. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like magic. I always liked it ever since I was a little kid. It's like a little hobby thing I like. But I saw it. Like, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he made a fork twist in my hand. He made the little like spikes on it, like all of them move, and he was just holding it right there. And I have it all on tape. So if you didn't see it,
I'll show it to you.
Go
It's
check
pretty
it
cool.
out.
That's
pretty
bizarre.
cool. He did a couple card tricks.
I did see. If it was you or someone else, maybe Cigar Lover, it was either one of you guys. But I saw it and I was like, huh. I was like, I enjoy magic too. I think it's freaking phenomenal when it's actually
so cool.
like really cool looking. Not
Yeah.
like the corny guys, but the guys that actually like do the work. It's so interesting to see the stuff how they do it, and you're like mind blown. Like David Blaine, you're like,
oh, it's incredible.
Mind-blowing.
You're like, what
really?
the hell?
What I love
how
is
did
that
they do
there's like two different types of, I don't want to say two different types of magicians, but there's the magicians that it's all sleight of hand. I love the sleight of hand magicians because they're not, like, for instance, the guys that do the card tricks, they do sleight of hand card tricks. They're not using a trick deck. They're not using any props. They're using a regular deck of cards and their hands. And they're doing things that are slick enough where you can't catch it. So, and they're performing magic with no props. I find that is the most amazing because you can watch them. And I said, I'm looking at your hands and I don't see what you're doing, and I don't get it. And then it's amazing.
It's wild.
I love that because there's no trickery, there's no props, there's no special effects. It's just what somebody can do with a deck of cards and their hands and years of practice.
As you can see, which I always state, my buddy Justin likes to talk a lot. He's got a lot of good stories.
What are you talking about? You've been doing the most talking this episode.
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say that.
Before we leave the magic topic, I want to talk about magic since you guys both love magic. Have you heard of the Magic Castle?
I have heard of the Magic Castle.
What the heck is it?
I've been there
You have?
3 times.
Wow.
Where is that?
Yes.
Magic Castle. I don't know where. I've heard of it before.
LA, Hollywood, and you have to, the only way you can get in is if you're invited, and a lot of like celebrities go there, and just the most amazing magicians are there. And you go in, you have dinner, and then you watch shows all day long. Like you can go to different, or all night long. You go to different rooms and there's different shows happening. So I saw like a show where they cut a woman in half, and it's crazy. Like it's so cool. But
love it.
Yeah, for sure.
If I get an invite again, I'll let you guys know, because maybe you'll want to come out. I can bring up to 7 people.
Is it like exclusive to get into?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
You have to be invited.
Exclusive. Yeah.
Oh,
look at her. He's like, yeah.
It's exclusive. We like it.
It's exclusive.
We like exclusive. We like exclusive around here. That's sweet. So how long are you in Miami for?
I'm here until Friday, and then I'm going to Tampa Friday night to go to the Grand Cathedral grand opening event. The Cigar Lounge.
Yes. When are you not traveling? Because we were trying to get you on, like we were talking last week, you're like, oh, I'm going to be here. And I was like, all right, what about this? And you're like, oh, I'm going to be here. So you live a pretty good life.
Thank God. Knock on wood. Thank God. Yeah, I can work from anywhere, and then I have employees, so they're also helping me, and it flows perfectly.
That's
Plus, a lot of the stuff that I do when I travel, I'm also working.
Of course.
So,
work hard, play hard.
Work hard, play harder.
Exactly.
That's right. Play
Yes.
harder.
Play harder.
This guy knows what he's talking about. This guy knows what he's talking about. So I had a question. Why? Oh, so in Miami, I've been to a restaurant there, and it's over the top.
I know this one. I know this one.
And I'm trying to remember the name. Maybe Omar knows it. But when I went there, they gave me like a steak on top of like a lawnmower. It's like really over the top. Like they have
a steak over a lawnmower. Does anybody know?
They have like creme brulee, and it's like made out of gold. They have golden chocolate bars that come out and they melt the gold. Oh my God, I forgot what the name of it was.
I'll look it up. I'll Google it right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm on my phone, or I'd Google it.
No, but
what is it?
But I ordered like steak and mac and cheese and asparagus or something like that, and they brought out like on a lawnmower, and they had like the speaker going, and had the lawnmower sound, and like they bring like the flares, and like every dinner is Barton G.
Barton G.
That's what it's called.
What is it?
Barton G.
Barton G. Write that down.
Yeah.
Write that down. We're going tonight.
No, you like it. You like it. It's like a crazy spot. Like every every food, every dessert has like a meaning and has like a different like ambiance and like appearance, and it's bizarre. Like it's so crazy. It's bizarre.
That's cool. I guess we have one in LA too. We have one in like, yeah, we have one in LA.
They might have a few spots. I think they do have a few spots, but yeah, the freaking lawnmower. It's ridiculous. I was like, all right, I wasn't expecting this, but yeah, go check it out since you have a couple days.
Okay, I will.
And I know you'll post about it. So if I see you there, I know you took my advice, so I'll feel special.
It was because of you, exactly. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
How's the cigar? So how's your cigar so far with the AJ?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm loving it. I actually, because I know we were like supposed to light one, and then so I started smoking this one, and then I was like, oh, this is the one I'll light.
Oh,
is that horrible?
It's all right. So now you just got to smoke too. It's no big deal.
Like,
now you just got to.
I'm a smoker.
I feel like Eric right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit smoky in here. But anyways,
it's okay.
Oh God.
It was a good intro that we lost, but you know, it is what it is.
Hey, it happens.
You know,
the famous words of Forrest Gump, shit happens.
You know, it wouldn't be the first time something got messed up. Like we were telling you before, like we've had audio mishaps. We've had people will be interviewing and they lose internet and then we can't get them back on. One time I dropped my phone in the pool and I lost my phone and it broke. So, you know, the time, what do they call it? The tribulations. What's that saying? Trials and tribulations of having a podcast. I'm sure as you know, you have a business. There's ups and downs. There's mistakes that happen.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
about just like overcoming it. It happens. Just move forward, right? Move forward. Don't dwell on it because then you're gonna you'll mess with yourself. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. Do you like reading books? Do you read books?
I do. I haven't really read anything lately. Are there any good books I should check out?
You're asking two guys that love to read books.
All right, so I didn't hear that, but
she was just saying don't focus on the mistakes. You'll get sped up on it. Just move on and move forward.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. So I just asked her.
And you know what L stands for?
Lessons.
L doesn't stand for loss. It stands for lessons or learning.
Yeah. So there's W's and there's L's. So you can get a W, you can get an L. So you can either win or you can have a lesson.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
So what books? So you said you.
So she was asking us.
L, and I thought you were going to say loss. I was like, no, but you said lesson. I like that.
Yeah. So
I was thinking of learn, but same thing.
Yeah. So we've had a guest on here. His name was Ray Cash Care, and he was a Navy SEAL. He was on TV for the show called The Selection, which was like 30 average people get put through like boot camp basically, and he was one of the guys on there, and we had him on, and he was kind of preaching to us like, you know, there's W's and there's L's in this world. We're like, and he's like, what is it? And he said we were actually one of the only people that get it, because usually people say wins and losses, and he's like, yeah, it's wins and lessons or lessons learned.
Yeah.
So that's how you look at life. So that what made me think, you know, do you read books? Because there's a lot of books out there that say the same type of stuff. So she was asking us if we recommend any books, and I said, well, talk to two guys.
Oh, hell yeah, The Alchemist.
Yeah, we can go on and on about books. What kind of books do you like to read?
Everything, I guess. Care, self-help. Like, you know, I'm always trying to better myself.
Okay.
So those type of books. I like reading stories as well. When I was younger, I used to write stories like all day long.
Wow.
So you would love The Alchemist. Have you read The Alchemist?
No.
Oh God, I would just recommend that right off the bat. Because
send me a message with that, so I'll check it out.
Oh,
I do need to read some more books. Right now, the only book I'm reading is the Tobacconist Handbook.
Hey,
I would recommend that one, and then The Go Giver, because they're both PMA books, positive mental attitude or self-help.
Oh, okay.
But they're told in the form of a story. So, like, The Alchemist is a guy who's trying to realize his personal dream. He's trying to make it to the pyramids to find his personal treasure, and there's lessons that he learns along the way. And the same with Go Giver, it's a sales guy who's trying to learn how to be a better salesman, and he's learning from a guru who's teaching him 5 lessons of, instead of being like everybody talks about being a go-getter and going to get what you want, this talks about being a go-giver. It says don't be the person that is more inclined to go and give something to people than to go and take something. So 2 books, and they're both told in the form of stories. You'd love them.
And if you want a recommendation from me, I'll tell you to read a book called Outwitting the Devil.
How did I forget about that one?
By Napoleon Hill. So whether you believe in the devil or not has really nothing to do with that. But basically, Napoleon Hill, who wrote another book called Think and Grow Rich, he's a very popular author. But Outwitting the Devil, basically, he sits down with the devil and he has an interview, and the whole book is Q&A, and he basically gives all the devil's secrets about how he controls 90% of the world and how he controls people by negativity and poverty, and the 2% people of the world are the ones who think freely and who don't get stuck on obstacles, who can move past and stuff like that. So it's a very and it's all very true, very relative.
Very interesting.
So whether or not you believe in the heaven and hell, God and the devil, if you don't believe in that, then just substitute the word devil with negativity, and it's the same book. Because like Eric said, it's irrelevant whether or not you believe in it. But
and it was written like in the 1940s, and it didn't come out to like the 1970s or something like that, because it was pretty controversial back in the 1940s to talk about churches and schools and the government. And it's very, very interesting. You might like it. So I'll message it to you. But check it out.
Cool. Thank you.
But we don't know how much time you have. We've had about an hour of your time. I'm sure you have other things to do.
I'm in Miami.
Yeah, I know. You got it's 6:00, so 6:00 in Miami. You got to get going. So
you got to head over to that lawnmower place.
Yeah, you got to go to Barton G.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I'm okay with the questions. I don't know if Justin has anything or if you have anything for us. But I think this was a very, very solid episode. So thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you guys so much. It was a lot of fun, and I appreciate you reaching out to me and bringing me on. So thank you.
We love to have you. We had a great time, and this is the time where we like to give you the red carpet to promote anything that you're working on, to promote yourself, to promote your business. Let people know where they can find you, what call to action they have to do. The floor is yours.
Shameless plug, as we like to call it.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Well, I've got NV Media. That's my advertising agency. If you need help reaching lots of people, that is what I do. And, using radio, television, billboards, social media marketing, we do it all, SEO, website design. You can go to my website, www.nv.media. So no .com.
Yes, because you confuse me. You confuse me on the email. I'm like, is it nv.media.com? And you're like, nope, just nv.media. I'm like, oh, okay.
nv.media. And then, of course, my Stogiechik stuff. If you guys want to follow my journey in cigars and some new stuff coming up, follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, Stogiechik, and my Instagram @Stogiechik. And I'm on Facebook, Stogiechik.
Make sure you check her out. And you said you're...
Thank you guys so much.
Of course. And you said this is your 5th year in business. Is that what you said?
Yeah, we just had our 5-year anniversary on May 1st.
Perfect. Well,
so I just celebrated that.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
So here's to your 5 years.
Cheers to your 5 years.
Cheers to 5 years. Cheers to you, Jessica. Thank you very much for being on the Burn Down. We're going to cheers to all you guys that are watching and listening. Please go check out Jessica on nv.media and on all her social media platforms. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And please hit the bell to be notified for every time we drop a new episode. New episodes every Friday and other stuff throughout the week.
And make sure you check out our brand new website, www.burndownpodcast.com. Become a member. We do monthly giveaways. You can win goodies. You can win a smoking session with the Burn Down.
You get exclusive discounts.
Exclusive discounts to Nova Cigar, cigarpipes.com, Kansas Clean Distillery, and Revive Vinyl. So check it out.
Check all that stuff out. But Jessica, here's to you. We're going to send you off a little cheers. Congratulations on 5 years. Thank you for joining the Burn Down.
Thanks, Jessica. Be well.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers.
Bye, guys.